All right, today we're talking about a workout, but not for your body. This is a workout for your self-control. We're going to look at how an ancient practice can help us conquer some of our most modern struggles. And it all kicks off with one simple question for you.
Now, really, take a second and think about it. What's that one thing that always seems to get in your way? Is it a lack of time, not enough money, maybe the people around you? Or is the real roadblock somewhere else? Because here's the truth. For most of us, that single greatest obstacle, it isn't something out there in the world. It's much, much closer. In fact, it's inside every single one of us. And this isn't some new age idea. We're talking about ancient wisdom here. For literally thousands of years, the sharpest minds have looked inward and all pointed to the same thing, a common enemy, a universal struggle that we all have to face if we want to get better. Now, they had a lot of names for it, but we can boil it all down to one core idea: unchecked desire. I love how some ancient scholars put it. They called it the soul's loudest enemy. And you know this voice, right? It's the one that screams at you to hit the snooze button, to grab the junk food, to put off that big project until tomorrow. It's that constant nagging pull for what feels good right now instead of what's actually good for you in the long run. So, if this desire is our loudest enemy, how in the world do we fight back? Well, the cool part is, those same ancient traditions didn't just point out the problem and leave us hanging. They also gave us a powerful training method, a kind of a shield to defend ourselves. And that shield is fasting. It's that simple. This powerful statement comes from a prophetic saying: fasting is a shield. Just let that phrase sit with you for a moment. It's not a sword. It's not a weapon for attack. It's a tool for defense.
A shield from what, exactly? That's the critical question, isn't it? This isn't about protecting you from something external. This is a defense against that loud internal enemy we just identified, our very own unchecked desires. And this is the part you really have to get. This practice isn't fundamentally about your body. It is a workout for your inner self. Think about it. When you're willingly and consciously say no to a primal urge like hunger, you're building something way more important than muscle. You are training your soul. You're doing reps for your willpower. You're forging your character. Now, here's where it gets really fascinating. This ancient concept has a direct parallel in the modern world, and it's something that's been studied by science. This isn't just old school philosophy. This is proven psychology. The connection is just a straight line. What ancient wisdom called a shield from desire, modern psychology has a very clear name for: impulse control. They are the exact same principle. It's your ability to regulate your own urges to achieve a greater purpose. This all ties into one of the most important concepts for success in life: delayed gratification. It's the simple choice to say no to the small reward right now, like a cookie, so you can get a much bigger and better reward later, like reaching your health goals. And every single time you fast, you're basically putting yourself through a masterclass in delaying gratification. And the science on this is absolutely crystal clear. Study after study shows this direct link. The better you are at controlling your impulses, at delaying that gratification, the higher your potential for success is across the board. We're talking career, money, health, relationships, you name it. It's a fundamental skill. So what does all this mean for you right now? It means that mastering this one simple physical urge can actually be the key to mastering your entire life. This right here, this is the single most important message of this whole explainer. So I want you to actually pause for a second and say this out loud with me. I'm serious. Ready? If you can lead your appetite, you can lead your life. Let's say it one more time because this matters. If you can lead your appetite, you can lead your life. See, that's not just a catchy phrase. It's a formula. It's a blueprint for mastery. And that formula breaks down into 3 simple steps. First, you acknowledge the desire. You hear that loud voice screaming for satisfaction, and you don't ignore it. Second, you make a conscious choice to exercise your impulse control. You raise that shield. And third, by doing that, you clear the way to achieve the real prize, that much greater long-term goal. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Think about that big goal you have, that project you want to finish, that health kick you want to start, that new habit you want to build. What part of your life could you finally take command of if you first learned how to command this simple, primal urge? The training ground is right there waiting for you.